Hello and welcome to this evening's coverage of Chippenham Town versus Ebbsfleet United live from the TS Stadium. After a comfortable victory against Concord Rangers on Saturday, the Bluebirds returned to home with no time to rest against an energetic and youthful Ebbsfleet team who will have their eye on climbing the table. There's a few changes for Chippenham, who bring in both Garrett Kelly and Danny Greenslade. Dan Griffiths drops to the bench, with Marlon Jackson leading the line alongside Ross Stern and Luke Russ. Ebbsfleet United start with Toby Adebayo Rowling at the back alongside Joe Martin. Lee Martin captains the side, with Alfie Egan featuring up front. While both sides have been in decent form at the start of the season, they're playing their second game in the space of 3 days here. This is set to be an interesting clash, where squad depth could really come into play between two sides that play good football. Well, it's a big ask for both sides here, playing their second game in the space of a few days. Chippenham flying high after a big win against Concord Rangers midweek. Ebbsfleet starting on the front foot here though, releasing the fullback in behind. Now the chance to progress something in midfield. Good play by Egan. Can he work yard for a shot? Well held up though by Chippenham. Make a few attacking runs into the box. Late cross comes in, well defended back there from Will Richards. Goal scorer at the weekend for the home side. And manages to clear his lines there. Dangerous attack from the visitors. First real sights of goal in the opening exchanges. Egan involved at the heart of it, as you'd expect. One of the main men for Ebbsfleet United. But good possession play from the away side. Chippenham deep inside their own half with Stern. Stern, can he wriggle out of trouble? Playing it across and finding Richards. Bit of a loose touch there from Richards. They could be in. Ebbsfleet in behind and opening the scoring. A cool finish beyond Will Henry and Greg Cundall. Just past the 20-minute mark. Puts the visitors ahead. It's a cheap giveaway from the Bluebirds. Defensive mistakes. And Cundall, well, he steers the ball beyond Henry confidently. Nothing the Chippenham number one could do. Here's a look at the replay. Stern trying to wriggle his way out of danger inside his own half. Plays it across to Richards, who loses the ball to Cundall, who calmly rolls the ball past Henry to give Ebbsfleet United an early lead here. Just the start the visitors were hoping for against an in-form, high-flying Chippenham side. But it's Ebbsfleet United who take an early lead. But they won't want to see that one again, Chippenham. They haven't given away too many goals this season, but a few of the ones they have been defensive mistakes. There's plenty of time to come back in this one. Ebbsfleet again showing their superiority here early on though, and dominating possession. Egan plays it out to Adebayo Rowland here. Adebayo Rowland just holding it up on the right hand side, feeding it back into midfield. Really starting to turn the screw, the visitors, showing their class here in the early exchanges. Hanks couldn't quite stretch to get a foot on it. Now back down the right hand side, Adebayo Rowland now across the face of goal and turned in for number 2. They've doubled their advantage, and it's Dominic Polion from a yard out with the simple task of converting the cross. And Chippenham now find themselves 2 goals down with just under half an hour played. Here's the replay. Played outside to the dangerous attacking fullback Adebayo Rowland. Flashed across the face of the Chippenham box and converted from a yard out by the gleeful Polion. He wasn't going to miss that. Simple finish. Brilliantly executed. It's fantastic build-up play from the visitors again. And they make it 2. Well, that was a goal of real quality. The first one, a Chippenham error at the back. But you can't complain about that. Certainly from an Ebbsfleet perspective, that was footballing perfection. And perfectly executed by Polion. 2-0. Ebbsfleet again building. Chippenham really trying to get bodies back to defend the cross. Eventual shot is blocked. Falls to Stern. Is there going to be a breakaway opportunity now? Number 17. Again, not too many options. Does well to twist out of trouble. Now can he feed it into the midfield? He can. Receives the ball back from Hanks. Tried to release Jackson. But not enough weight on the ball. Jackson working hard to cover some ground there and putting enough pressure on for Ebbsfleet to lose the ball to Russ. Here's Russ. Can he feed it through to Hanks? He can. Hanks with a low effort into the bottom corner. And there's the goal back for Chippenham Town. Joe Hanks, 5 minutes to go until half time. And it's a beautiful finish. Curling it round. Almost used the defender as a dummy there. And finds the bottom corner. It all started with good pressure from Jackson. Russ picking up the midfield and driving through the heart of the Ebbsfleet back line. Feeds it through to Hanks. And what a finish. Curls it home. No chance for Joshua Gold in the Ebbsfleet United goal. Chippenham making it interesting now. And with 45 minutes to play, this game is finally poised at 2-1. That's nice build-up play from Ebbsfleet though. Shooting chance driven in. Henry spilt it, and there's a third. For Ebbsfleet United is the flag up. And the flag has been raised to let Chippenham off the hook there. A lightning fast start to the second half. Ruled out for offside there. Henry had spilt the ball. Simple tap in again for the number 14 Polion. But it's ruled out for offside. And the game stays 2-1. Chippenham now with some possession of their own. Fed into Russ. Can Russ receive the ball back? He can. Russ looks for Jackson. Bodies back. Shooting chance driven in. Well blocked. And now a breakaway opportunity again for the visitors. Polion driving. Running with pace. Held up here by Richards, but Polion takes him on. Dummies, shoots fantastically. What a strike. And that is an arrow to the heart of the Bluebirds fans in spectation this evening. It's a fierce strike from the number 14. A superb individual goal. That's his second of the evening. Here's the replay. Polion running, taking on Russ. Then opts to take on Richards, who was backing away. Works a yard for the shot just inside the D, and what a strike that is. He catches it with pure venom. A lashing effort that flies past Henry into the top corner of the net. And that is real quality from Ebbsfleet United. And a special moment for Polion, showing his ruthless streak in front of goal this evening and restoring the 2-goal advantage for Ebbsfleet United here. Chippenham with real work to do. They haven't been outplayed, but the visitors have really taken their opportunities. Could be another chance for Polion in here. He's in for the hat-trick, Polion, and he was never going to miss. There's the hat-trick. And what a finish again. Just 2 minutes after scoring his second. Ebbsfleet cut through Chippenham again, like a knife through butter. Given away in midfield. Polion making the run, and he was found by his teammates. And showing a more delicate finish in front of goal this time. Just clipping the ball over Henry. Here's the replay. They lost it in midfield. Picked up by Bigham, who feeds it through to Polion with a little dink. Delicately over Henry. The Ebbsfleet United fans in the corner go wild. And Polion has the treble. He's been ruthless in front of goal. Thanks his teammate Bigham for a fantastic assist. He played him clean through. And Ebbsfleet have a fourth on away soil. They're loving it tonight. The keeper certainly in no rush to get the ball back into play. 3 goals to the good. Still time left for Chippenham to find a route back into this game. They might do something here. Ball up to Jackson, giving him an opportunity to chase in behind, but Ebbsfleet get numbers back. Hanks is eventually brought down. That will be a free kick. Haven't seen much of Harvey Bunker tonight, but we know he's dangerous from a set piece. We obviously saw that in the home FA Cup clash against Poole. This one a little bit further out. Looks like it will be Stern to take. Chippenham need a goal if they're to have any chance of mounting a late comeback. They've certainly got the fighting spirit for it. Stern and Russ over the ball. Looks like it's definitely going to be Stern to take. Chippenham with numbers forward. Stern swings it towards the far post. Jackson connects off the bar. Can it come back? Still in play. What a chance. Shot comes in and it finds the corner. There's the goal back for the Bluebirds. It's Kieran Parcell, the skipper. Arrows the ball on the half volley. Flies into the bottom corner. Chippenham pull a goal back just when it was needed. Still 20 minutes to play here. And are they going to set up a grand finale again? Well, the initial header came in from Jackson, cannoned off the upright. but Parcell arrows the ball home. 4-2 now. Ebbsfleet with space on the edge of the box, defended back there from Richards, eventually cleared up towards Jackson. Can he hold it up? Not much support back there. Ebbsfleet win the ball. Is the free kick going to be awarded? Looks like they've given a throw in. Jackson wants the free kick. He's letting the referee know about his thoughts there. Certainly looked a free kick from my position. Not given. Throw in to be taken by Carl Rahman here. Chippenham slowly running out of time. The clock is ticking. It's been a fantastic away performance from United here. Carl Rahman receives it back from the throw-in, clips the ball over the top of Luke Russ's head. Defended back there by Chippenham. Not cleared though. Oh, scruffy play. Works a yard for the shot, and it's 5. And it's Jack Paxman who gets it. That will do it. Slides in front of the away supporters, adding some real gloss to the scoreline now. It's their 5th of the evening. And the difference has been that ruthless edge in front of goal. Paxman on the score sheet. Well, Carl Rahman, initial throw-in was played back to him. And then it wasn't defended at all well back there from the Blues. And eventually Paxman cuts inside and bends a low effort past Henry. A clinical finishing masterclass from Ebbsfleet United this evening. Nothing Henry could have done about any of these goals really. And Ebbsfleet, 5 away from home. They've laid down a marker here this evening. They're going to be challengers right up the top of the Vanarama National League South. They're certainly showing that here. Chippenham have made a game of it. They've had their moments. Still 2 goals for them as they try and hunt down a third in the closing stages. Ebbsfleet it is who are getting the ball forward. They know they're certainly in no rush to take the throw-in. Polion with a hat-trick this evening. He's been in sensational form in front of goal. Throw-in played short. Ebbsfleet just keeping the ball in the corner. And that will do it. The referee blows the full-time whistle. And it ends in a disappointing evening for Chippenham Town. Beaten soundly on the night. Joe Hanks pulled a goal back for them before half-time. But it wasn't enough to drag them back into the game. The visitors really showing their class in the second half. Especially a hat-trick this evening for Dominic Polion of Ebbsfleet United. And it finishes here at the TS Stadium. Chippenham Town 2, Ebbsfleet United 5.